do you want to do first? Like the dealer tool, or
let's do the Carly and then we'll do the dealer tool.
okay?
All right. I might need to borrow your phone to film me doing Carly. That sounded really wrong.
Yeah.
Luke's going to film me doing Carly on his phone because I can't do Carly and film at the same time unless I had like a GoPro head mount thing. This time,
Can we make sure you identify the right car first, so we don't embarrass ourselves?
yeah, identifying car now. Right, I'm screen recording as well. So, add new car. Audi. Is it a 99? And it's an A8, yeah?
A8.
99. It's 2000 on a Y, isn't it?
Y.
2000 petrol.
So just while we connect the Carly, then a quick history. In 1982, Ferdinand Piëch signed an agreement with Aluminium Company of America. The objective was to design and develop a car that would be lighter than any other vehicles in its class to compensate for the fact that the all-wheel drive was 100 kilos heavier than competitors' rear-wheel drive. We're talking S-Class and 7 Series. The Audi A8 Type 4D was presented in February 94, debuted at the 94 Geneva Motor Show in March and was in production in the June. For 1997, the A8 was available with either front-wheel drive or the Torsen-based Quattro permanent four-wheel drive, and this was using either the 2.8-litre V6, which was 190 horsepower, the 3.7 V8, which is the one in this video, with 227 horsepower, or the one that everyone wants, which is the 4.2-litre V8 with almost 300 horsepower. I always wanted an early shape S8, and if you've got a set of S8 wheels for sale, do get in touch. Interestingly, upon assuming office in 1998, German Chancellor Gerhard Schroeder chose the A8 to be his official state car, marking a break from tradition as his predecessors preferred the Mercedes-Benz S-Class, although when he was re-elected for 2002, he chose the Volkswagen Phaeton. So this shape A8 was replaced with the next generation, which arrived in 2002.
Top of the range would have been the S8. And then this must have been just beneath that.
I love an S8.
I had a friend whose dad was a development engineer for Audi, and he had one of these as a development car.
Oh.
And he was in charge, or not in charge of, very involved with developing active cruise control, so that would speed up and slow down. And back in the day, we just thought that was phenomenal. I think he used to spend quite a lot of time on the Autobahn as well.
Wow.
So that GPS box that's on the boot, he was very involved with developing all of that. Quite interesting.
That was way ahead of its time then.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I used to hook up with his daughter.
Okay. Well, let's not talk about that.
No, I wasn't the only one.
Did he know?
No. I mean, I think I just had a little snog. But yeah, it was quite amusing. That was the church circle, you know, church friends.
The church circle?
Yeah, they were church friends. Church friends. That one time at band camp, it was a bit like that. Right, it's done 5% so far. It's found 4 issues. Temperature's okay. Lights are on.
I checked your levels and that, and there was nothing scary.
Yeah, and again, like ABS light, I would expect. Is this traction control?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But if a car's been sat for any length of time, I'd expect that.
It could be something simple. It could be a module defect inside, but that might have been what ended the car once and for all.
Well, I think what ended the car once and for all was that last MOT.
Yeah.
So I showed you that, and that doesn't. You look at that MOT history on that and that fail. That doesn't look like the car that we've got here, does it? That's a very, very harsh MOT. So it'd be interesting to see when you're finally free enough to get onto this one with all the other things that we've got going on. There's a Ford Mustang on the way as well at some point, isn't there?
Yeah. Let's worry about the Volvo first.
Yeah, let's worry about the Volvo.
That's a priority.
Yeah. No more news on that today.
I had some more bits arrive. All the upper gaskets arrived.
Oh, good.
All the injectors are I've done all new seals on those with the upper clamps and all that. So it'd be nice.
Tell you what, send me the photos of all the work you've done, and I'll put them in this video here. Because honestly, when you showed me yesterday what you'd done to that car, I was like, wow.
It needs doing.
Yeah.
You might as well do it when you got the opportunity.
If you're looking for a really, really good car, then Luke's your man, because you don't believe in knocking anything out of the door that is substandard.
I hate it. It's a waste of everybody's time and energy. Just do it right first time.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that car will come back to you, as we were discussing yesterday. And you end up looking after it, and you've got a nice little, collection of customers that have got good cars.
I love it.
You know the car, they know you. You look after the car, and they sort of stay within your network, don't they? 95% checked. 7 issues. Quite funny if this car that I bought for cheaper actually turns out to be better than the other 2. Right, we've got very bad, but only 7 issues.
This is a bit of a habit that you've got of buying cars that Carly thinks are very bad, but I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Severe issues. This is the lateral acceleration sensor. I'm not going to clear any codes because there's no point. And then, so there's 2 issues there, and then engine, we've got injection valve 2, fuel exhaust cooling, and then that's the minor issue. Voltage supply, well, that could be to do with the battery.
Yeah.
CAN bus drive communication with instrument cluster control unit missing, and that's it. And then an aircon is the least of my concerns, but that is pleasantly surprising. Oh, and it's the rear footwell vent motor.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. I was expecting like 12 pages of PDF. But that's really not bad. Should try it on the professional one.
So I've got 2 options. We can use VCDS, which is everyone's go-to for VAG route.
Yeah.
And my first one.
Yeah.
And we've also got the dealer tool, which is the Otis system.
That's the ultimate one.
It's to be honest, it's unnecessarily complicated and slow, but I use it for like online programming, that some of the late cars. But VCDS is probably your best.
Let's use that then. We don't want to be here all night, do we?
No.
Great. Right. My video is saved. I'm not going to clear any of those issues then.
Don't clear them.
Right, so whilst Luke downloads some codes, let's have a look at the cosmetics on this Audi. Rear bumper, absolutely not fantastic, but there's no damage. This corner's fine, it will clean up okay. There's no rust. Do they rust these Audi A8s?
It should be an aluminium.
They're aluminium? Oh, right, okay. Well, then that's fine. Front arch is like perfect. I don't like the wheels. I'd swap these wheels out.
You could do a lot better with the wheels.
Yeah. Oh, it lets the car down. So is it 4-wheel drive? It's got a Quattro badge. So it is full 4-wheel drive. What a car.
It's not really a Volvo occasional.
Yeah. The every now and then Volvo 4-wheel drive system. Just this section here is a bit crazed. But no, it does sound lovely. Right, I'm going to sit in the back. Oh, there's a problem with the passenger rear footwell fan here, Luke. Shocking. It's very comfortable, very luxurious. And now we can see the full interior. 149,000 miles. So Luke, how much would a diagnostic system like this set you back?
This one?
Yeah.
This is VCDS.
Yep.
Everyone used to call it VAGCOM.
VAGCOM, okay.
It wasn't a lot of money.
Yeah.
This is the latest one. It's just over 500 quid. It's had a really good trade-in on the old tool.
Right. Okay.
They were really fair.
Yeah.
But I had to get this because I've seen some of the later stuff and it just wasn't able to put up the very latest details.
Yeah.
Particularly codes, you were getting definitions missing.
Right.
But in terms of if you're working on anything VAG, it's the only tool that you would want if you're doing any retrofits and all.
So does this update over the air with their latest stuff then, or do you have to plug it into something, or?
It updates regularly.
Yeah.
Free updates.
Yeah.
If you've got a full license model.
Yeah.
There are some cheaper ones around. People have got like clones and that don't bother with it because this, I've had a few occasions where there's a few programming procedures that haven't worked on it. You can email them, send the logs and that over, and they sort it.
Yeah.
And they are really helpful. So it's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
To just pay that bit extra.
Yeah, yeah.
And you've got the proper tool with the backup.
And of course, if that's what you need for 99.9% of people, they ain't going to need any of that.
Well, they do lighter editions, which don't have all the full programming, coding, and all that.
Yeah.
So there is cheaper ways to have it, but for the money, even as a DIY, you can have one with 1 or 2 VINs on it. Do all your home playing around with altering stuff. All your settings.
Cool.
But it's limited on the late stuff because they try and lock us all out of it. That's why I have the main dealer.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is my go-to because it's the quickest. For any of the Volkswagen Audi stuff. Love it.
All right, tell us when you're ready. I always like the red lights on the inside of an Audi. I don't like them with the black plastic, but with the wood in here, that's rather nice. The only thing is I don't understand why it has... Am I missing something, Lou? Where would the heated seat button be? It must have heated seats. I can't believe that a 3.7 V8 4-wheel drive Audi A8 is lacking heated seats. It's got a garage door opener, for goodness sake.
It's a good question. Where are they?
Yeah. You got all the navigation stuff down here.
Full electric seat. I mean, even that 200 of mine's got heated seats.
Yeah. See, on the Mercs, they're on the door, aren't they? On the S classes. I can't see anything on the door there. You got seat memory. Nothing in the back here, but got multiple cubby holes. Oh, look at this. Got all my LEDs. Someone's put LEDs in that. That one doesn't work. Yeah, interesting. Lights. It's a lovely car. It really is. So if I put that, if there's a way to just open the blind, I don't think there is there?
No, because it's solid panel.
Yeah, because it's a solid panel, it's not a glass roof. Wow. Yeah, cool. Are you downloading, are you?
Yeah, I was just looking at the full definition on that ABS module. It's highly likely it's the integral pressure sensor on that unit, which is probably what ended the car, really. Yeah. Because there'll be a rebuild for it anyway, but if you go into the wrong place, they'll be quoting high watering sums of money to sort that.
Yeah.
And I suppose when you combine that with all the stuff on the MOT, it's probably why they just called it a day.
Well, that and the fact that it probably does 19 miles to the gallon. Not going to be a cheap car to run, is it? But it's lovely.
It is lovely.
So have you got all the codes then? Is it just... I'm expecting a big list.
Well, we've got pretty much what we knew about.
Yeah.
Nothing else worth bothering with.
So that hasn't thrown you anything that we didn't learn from Carlo?
I don't think so.
Wow, I'm impressed. There we go. All right, so I want to ask the question of what do we do with it? What would we... If this was yours, what would you do with it?
Do you know what? It'd have a machine polish and a proper clean.
Yeah.
I'd go through the MOT stuff. I'd see if there's a viable option for that ABS module.
Yeah.
One of the remanufacturing firms will probably rebuild that.
Yeah.
And if you haven't got any serious transmission defects on it, it's a possibility that you could resurrect the car.
Yeah. Well, I think...
listen to that engine.
I know. It's just burbling sweetly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Smooth as anything. And if we're giving up on the Volvo, then it makes sense to further down the line have a deeper look at this. I think the transmission is going to be my main thing because I was told that was problematic. So that would be the first thing. We've got to check that. But you've got no codes, no transmission codes coming up. And Carly didn't either. Which is interesting.
There's gear ratio monitoring.
Right.
Range sensor. I'm going to save those. What you've got to remember is when you've got voltage problems with a dud battery, you can't trust everything.
Yeah.
You really need to get that optimal.
Yeah.
Reset that, give it a more extensive road test and see where we're at.
Yeah.
Because that might just be an internal speed sensor.
Yeah.
It might not be absolutely the end of the world.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. That was better than I was expecting. Oh, there's a big history file. Be worth having a look at that as well. I just said I don't really think there's too much of a market for this car. I think it's maybe a 1,200 quidder, but you'd think that might not be correct.
Without looking at it extensively,
Yeah.
I'm not going to commit to that.
Yeah.
In the body, on the surface, it looks really nice.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
That is a candidate for a proper detail, proper clean.
Yeah.
Go over it mechanically. Like we say, I think the transmission's the one thing that will condemn it. If that is a serious defect, it's just uneconomical to do that.
Yeah.
So I think we've just got to be a little bit optimistic, because I don't think the ABS problem is the end.
No.
I think that could, with the remanufactured unit now, do that, do all the little niggles MOT wise.
Yeah. You like it, don't you?
I love it. It's a proper car.
There we go. Finally bought a car that Lou likes.
That is like that. You compare that with the S-Class of the day. They were the two market competitors.
Yeah.
Just fantastic vehicle.
This is better built than an equivalent S-Class.
I think it is.
And I've had a few of those S-Classes.
Yeah.
Right, it's about to run out of fuel, so I'm going to put it back in the barn. That is the video for tonight, everybody. Let us know what you want to see us do with it in the comments. Be a good road trip car, 4 up, wouldn't it? So we're going to Scotland. Right, thanks for watching. I was hoping that it was just going to be a scrapper that we could chop the roof off and then weigh in, but it's way better than that. Too good for that. Yeah.
I bet there's components on this that you could remove and sell for more than you paid scrap value.
Well, the interior, for starters, is really nice. But I just hate giving up on cars.
Well, I can't let you give up on this one unless it's absolutely scrap.
All right, well, we'll do that. We'll give up on the Volvo, but we'll save the Audi. I think everyone will approve of that. And that's a sunset, and good night.